lot of change of directions of the balls today.
Good shot.
James really looks to have a nice shot.
Yeah, he's got it figured out.
Yes,
We got for 2 more games.
To that urethane ball, it's really a great opportunity to see the difference in what a bowling ball can do. When you see you can't keep these reactive balls, you know, to the right of the head pin, and that urethane ball never even grabbed the lane.
Nope.
Yep.
That's definitely not the ball. I thought it was going straight gutter.
His opponent has a pretty loose swing right now.
I'll say.
Come on!
Yep, I think he's found a little something there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he needs that thing. He needed that thing to hook.
Unbelievable. Swing in the game. Yeah, he moved in and got a better look there.
Come on! Cut!
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Pins don't have a chance.
Come on! Come on!
Oh,
Get your
man.
ass out of there.
I wasn't sure that one was going to make it.
Dramatic
back.
effect.
I think Jeff's look at the pin is what knocked it over. It was afraid.
Come on!
There we go. Wow.
I'll tell you, talk about putting the pedal to the metal.
You got that one out. Wow. Yeah, that's, you know, the whole snapping on the back end, all that entry angle is really, really good when you throw it in the pocket, but when you don't throw it in the pocket, you leave some geometrical figures that you don't want to have to shoot at. But he's right. I mean, that's how it worked in the old days. You bowled till the sun
Can't beat a
came
lefty
up.
like that. Carries everything.
They got really tricky.
Old style pot games, I'd probably say, yeah, I'll bowl you again, but I want to stay right here.
Exactly.
That's where I'd be wanting to stay.
Yeah.
His ball reaction looks pretty good to me.
Yep, that pretty much wraps it up.
We have a
Nope.
winner.
Yes, we do. Both third game and on totals.
You know.
She got that right a little. Came roaring back.
Ah.
That's a good looking ball reaction she's got now.
Yes.
I like it.
I have a feeling Anna's gonna have to really find something. She's gonna have a hard time getting those corners out because she can't create as much angle as Kayla can.
That's for sure. Yeah, I was not big into the game. It's been, you know, delaying trying to slow bowl somebody or whatever.
I think bowling being an individual sport, if you're at the professional level, you should be above that, I would think.
Yeah, that's not true though.
I
There's a
know.
lot of that going on. No.
3.
No. 210 to 203. No, Kayla can
203.
still punch out and win,
Yes, she can.
but she's got to throw them all in order to force Anna.
But she needs to strike here.
Like a better shot.
Yep.
Good shot. Good ball reaction there.
I'd like to see Anna get a couple off her hand.
I agree.
Really, really smooth. Give her a little confidence. That was better. Nice
Yep.
shot.
There's one. Well, all tied after 2.
And this being a modified house shot, there still is more buildup in the middle.
Absolutely. She's liking this
Yes,
lane.
she is.
Yep, that's another good shot.
You know, and with the double on the, if she gets up on, figures out that other lane, that's going to put her ahead in the match.
You know, sometimes you really don't know how good you are until you're put in that position where you're bowling heads up against somebody and you're bowling for your own money, that'll let you know how you do under pressure, what state your game is in. Can you make a quality shot when it counts?
Yep. Is that ball gonna hook up? She got that just a little wide, and with that end over end.
Can actually take the lead in this game with a strike here. Oh my, she got that out. And it read nicely. Wow.
Maybe not at a bigger scale than what Kayla's doing it, but
same kind of idea, though.
Yes. Oh, there you go, Anna.
Before she had no choice, she had to strike. Now she's got a big lead.
Oh, she got it out there.
Yep. Boy, that ball looked good. Really good. "47-year-old Darrell Banks from Edmond, Oklahoma, now up on the right lane. Made a good first shot, left 10 pin. Let's see what he does here. Wow. Good shot. Uh-oh, that's way left. And held.
Terrible.
Yep, that's. Wow. Anne-Marie, Mrs. USBC rules specialist here, will tell you that even though he pulled that shot terribly, it went in the pocket, strike, and you have to count that as a strike.
You do. It is not how, it's how many, right? He stayed behind the line, followed all the rules.
Yeah. First, sometimes you throw it absolutely dead perfect in stone and 8, and so you got to get some of those to make up for that.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it might have been terrible, but you know, I don't know. Maybe maybe you want your opponent to think you threw it bad and you can still strike.
Yeah, I noticed he apologized multiple times on the way off the approach there.
Sorry for the double.
Yeah. Well, I think sorry for yanking at 4 boards and having it still go flush. That looks like a good shot. Yeah, there you go. So, answered with a double.
Yep. They kill you quietly with their striking ability.
Let the ball do their talking.
Yes.
Ooh, that ball hit like a freight train.
Nice shot.
Well, pretty close match, 6 pins.
That was terrible. Way terrible.
Wow. Well,
Really sparky.
needs to make this to make Darrell mark.
Yep. And I'm not sure that Darrell really likes that right lane. I know he had a 4-bagger, but...
Headache? Oh.
All right. It's still a tight match.
Looks like he's going to experiment a little bit here on his fill ball. Always a good idea.
Practice pair was slip. This pair is still slip. Yeah.
Trying to hook it a little more.
Yeah, that looks better.
Wow. 4-pin slid a foot.
Did it really?
Wow.
Darrell just needs any kind of mark here to win this first game.
Yep.
Get there.
Oh.
Dude, really?
Emotional roller coaster there. First it's a split, like now he has to make a hard split, and then he gets a break. But
Darrell kind of has the language of the score. He goes, dude, really? And then it said, wow, dude.
he must bowl here a lot.
He must.
Got the lingo down.
Yeah. Well, that keeps the match within, 7, 8 pins.
Oh
Oh.
my gosh.
What were we talking about earlier?
Throwing it
About
straight
see that
at
coming?
spares by
Yeah.
any chance?
Wow.
That is the difference in game 1. How were you in your day?
Right.
I was hard on myself, but I try to let it go.
That was becoming slip.
I
There's
think
a
I was
good
hard
shot.
on myself,
Yeah, I was
Number
dumb on
3.
myself. I let it bother me way longer than I should have.
He's carried some light hits on this lane.
Yeah, I think 4 in a row. 4
Couple
frames in a
like-
row.
Kind of rip 7s.
Yep.
Rip the 5 over. Oh. Almost got a little scout there.
Yeah, that ball just hooked up just a little bit more than those other ones, and flat 10. 10-pin lead through 8 frames. Going into a critical frame here. If he strikes on this ball, no matter what Darrell does, Jimmy can still win the,
Yeah, it
the
can't be
game.
beat. Right. Well, he'll have room to come back and win it.
Yes. Can't shut him out if he strikes on this ball. It's important also for count. They're even on count. So he needs a strike to stay
He moved
there.
in a little bit on that line. That
That's
was a good shot.
look.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a really good shot.
That was really
Shot.
important shot in the game.
Looked like he moved in just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
See what Darrell does on this. Hasn't really had that great a ball reaction on this lane,
No.
even though he's struck on it a few times.
I don't think has he missed the pocket on this lane? I don't think he has.
Well,
but
he left the 2-4-5 the one time and missed it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that was the only one though. It's almost like the ball's like fading back off the.
Peel.
It's just not
same
quite
thing.
making
No.
the corner. It's not quite turning the corner.
Frustrates me more than anything.
Equally challenging.
Yep. They're definitely very tricky.
I think Jimmy honestly has him figured out a little bit.
Shot.
Ooh, he's got him figured out a little bit better.
Yep. Well,
He seems to have less of the wet-dry reaction that Darrell has. Typically, shiny balls and wet-dry don't go well together. There's the
Yep.
first ball on the right lane. He's got into the pocket.
Yep. A good pocket shot.
Yeah, high, in right up where you want it to be.
Yep.
Yeah, he does.
Real good left lane. Uh-oh. Really? I can't beat that. Wow. I can't beat that. Houston, I can't beat that. Wow. I can't beat that. Wow.
Unless Darrell gets on a run here, he just needs to stay clean.
Does he remind you a little bit of his dad, just quietly, unassuming, sitting there
Yes,
doing his thing?
Yes. Wow, what a great shot.
Good shot.
That's pretty much,
And Darrell's running out of frames.
yeah, that's a backbreaker there.
Yep. He's definitely running out of frames.
He's a pretty cool customer. Of course, it's a little easier to be a cool customer when you're up by
It is.
50
It is.
in the match and 30 in the game.
Yep. But he is one of those guys that just kind of goes about his bit, very unassuming, runs you over very unassumingly.
Yep. You're going to see maybe the most prolific 300 bowler in the history of the sport in Fero Williams. He surpassed 200 300s not too long ago.
That's
and he
a
shot
lot
it.
of strikes.
That's a lot of strikes, for sure.
Fero talking to Darrell, they both seem to think this is the easier of the two lanes.
Yep. Not as dry in the dry.
You hear that pop when he let go? Did you hear it?
Yep.
I wonder if that was his thumb or his fingers.
I don't know. Maybe some of both.
I'm thinking the fingers. It was a really good shot. That ball has some heat and some rotation on it when it goes through the pins, doesn't it?
No doubt. And not as much, axis rotation as you see from a lot of the pros. This is a lot more up the back.
Yes, it is.
It's a lot of revs, but it's rolling revs instead of, ball with a lot of side turn that wants to snap on the back end.
Yep.
Still doesn't have a problem to get the 5 out, does it?
No. I think if you get a few strikes in a row, carry's going to be tough.
Yep. We've seen that all day.
Yep.
Nope.
There it is again.
So you would think that'd be the right move because he got it in that friction and it just
Past the spot.
it was a good pitch.
Yep.
Bad release. Bad release. That was exactly where you wanted it.
I thought it was positive.
Well, I think he's just highlighting to himself that he didn't throw it good.
The way that, or
That
how he wanted to.
Everything else was good. Just needs to throw it a little better on that lane next time, and he'll be fine. At least that's what I'm saying, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah. Let's see if he can get it figured out.
This is going to be a grind. It does not look like we're going to see a ton of strikes here today.
No. Did you ever think, though, bowling would get to where people were throwing it as hard as they are now?
Oh, no. No, because when we bowled initially anyway, balls didn't have the friction levels that they have today. And if you threw it hard, the ball laughed at you going down the lane.
Mm-hmm. Steve's a little lost right here.
He's a lot lost.
Yeah.
And his roll could not be a worse match for wet dry.
No.
Well, 42 pin lead going into the 10th frame. This match is over. This
Yes.
game is over.
The game, yes.
And again, Fero has the opportunity to experiment a little bit with this ball.
I believe Steve's going to do the same thing. I saw him go get another ball too. Why
Good.
not? The game is over.
Absolutely.
See if you can find something to get you there.
While total does play a big role in this, you got to keep that in mind. If you can't figure it out, it's no good anyway. Yeah, that's.
God, I'm almost thinking he could even do one ball on one lane and one on the other.
That was the same ball again.
No, but it didn't act good. When he switched, he was having more trouble with the left lane.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if he can get the same reaction on that other lane with it.
I think he's right where he wants to be now. He's playing left, far enough left of the super dry.
They're just barely touching the...
And this ball gives him enough back end to play in the really slick part of the lane and still get a flip.
Kind of nice to have that extra gear of revolution, huh?
I wouldn't know, but... Yeah, that looks really good.
Oh, that didn't get out. But that's all right.
Nice.
All right. Hang in there, Steve.
Right now it looks like 20190 could be pretty good.
Yep. And again, not a house shot.
Yep.
Sometimes when that ball hits the pins, you wonder how can anything ever
Exactly.
stand.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
I mean, it just makes a different sound.
Yeah. We'll see if Steve can get it. He's got 2 in a row on this lane.
I wasn't sure that one came off his hand all that great.
It bounced.
Yeah.
And it, but I mean, it's sport. I mean, I'm cool with that. It's just me.
There you go.
All right. He really needs them all. He needs them all.
I think he needs them for his
himself.
confidence.
Yep.
Yeah, going into game 3.
Yep.
Set himself up with a little positive attitude going into game 3, and you never know what'll happen. Good shot.
It's just amazing to me how hard they can throw it and stay within themselves.
I agree. Like you said, 2 times my ball speed. Put that in. Still hit like a truck.
Yeah, it did.
Good adjustment.
I think those of us at True Bowling want to give a big shout out to the proprietor here at Sooner Bowl, Mandy Hawes. Did a spectacular job of setting things up for us, allowing us to have a bunch of her lanes for a Sunday afternoon, and we certainly appreciate it.
If I could just repeat,
Really nice
it would
venue.
be-
Pretty cool little bowling center, isn't it?
Oh, it's awesome.
That's just a lot of power.
Yes, it is.
I mean,
It's almost unfair.
it
This is
is.
more like you right here. Very nice.
Good shot. Well,
He really figured them out, didn't he?
yes, he did. That lady is singing again.
Yes,
I hear it.
I think she is.